Now, Mikey Gills, if you would please educate us on some DraftKings.
All right. So we're going to start off with our most expensive play on the day here. Abdul Razak Al Hassan, the real one, $9,100. Coming off his first loss in the UFC where he just simply didn't look good in that last fight. According to everything you can see on the social media, Al Hassan seems to be back in shape. And with his style, every single fight he finishes in the first round. So if you like him for the win, that means you like him for the points. $9,100, lock him in. Next up, RDA at $8,800. And like, part of me feels bad about knowing how much punishment Paul Felder is going to be willing to take before RDA finishes him. But the other part of me likes winning money. So it's kind of like, whatever you want to do, it is what it is. But, Paul Felder, he's a man's man for stepping up. Give him the credit. He hasn't been training specifically for this fight. I don't care about triathlons or anything. Triathlons aren't punching you in the face. Next up, Kanako Morato, $8,600. So remember earlier when I said that Ronda Marcos tried to take down Mackenzie Dern? That's the level of IQ I'm betting against in this fight. So I'm also putting that money on an incredible wrestler with a solid submission game as well. Murata, it's a nightmare matchup for Marcos, who needs to be the better grappler to win. And I think she wins this fight by decision, but at worst, a dominant decision. Next up, Brendan Allen. And we have 4 days to the fight. I have money left over. So if someone wants to talk me over to the other side on this fight, we can talk about that publicly on Twitter. But
I wasn't just singing a song in my head or anything.
For right now, I just think the prices on these for DraftKings should be reversed, and I can only assume that just recency bias is maybe why they're not, just with Strickland having the more recent fight. But I think Brendan Allen, he's going to be better on the ground, and I think he's going to be all right on the feet. And once he takes it down, he's going to dominate that fight. So last up for us, our biggest underdog of the night. I'm with you guys, Geraldo de Freitas. It's not exactly a Hail Mary pick because I did pick his opponent to win outright, but this is one that I think is a chance to work out, and especially at his price of $7,500. Look, Gravely's been submitted 5 times in his career, like including his last fight. And despite all that, I still think he's going to go out there and try to get this fight to the ground. De Freitas wins most of his fight by submissions, and he has a real chance here. So for $7,500, lock it in. So that's all 6 of them. Go run down one more time. And I have one other thing I want to add, though. But we're going Abdul Razak Al Hassan, RDA, Kanako Morato, Brendan Allen, Antonio Arroyo, and Geraldo de Freitas. One thing I did want to touch on, I'm bouncing back and forth in my own head right now between Morato and Dontel Mays. And we do have leftover budget if we needed to switch them out. It's the Mays cardio issue, if you're wondering why I'm not picking him. I have seen him slow down in fights, and I don't trust his cardio as much as I do Morato's wrestling. So that's why I'm leaving.
He needs no cardio. He'll finish him in 1 round.
Maybe, but when I'm coming down to like those little intangibles that are going to make me, because they're $400 apart, I think, on this card. So that's why the difference is there. But I wanted to give people just a little bit of insight as to what I was thinking, my mindset of picking one over the other right there. But that's it.